What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we're opening up the April Video Games Monthly box. So for those of you that don't know what exactly is Video Games Monthly, this is a monthly sub-box that delivers mostly retro video games to you. And by that I mean if you go on VGMBox.com and sign up for the service, you can select systems that get games for ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to stuff like PS4 and Xbox One, with most popular systems in between. There are a few outliers to that, of course. If you go on VGMBox.com to sign up, they also have a database where you enter in the games that you already have so you don't get duplicates, which you definitely want to keep up with because otherwise, I can assure you, you will get duplicates. Most of the time I get duplicates, it's 100% my fault. This is a tier service. There's not like one price point out there. You can get 3 games a month, 4 games a month, 5 games a month, or even 10 games a month. I get the 10-game box. This costs right around $80, not including shipping. The lowest tier box costs right around $35, so there's a price point out there for everybody if you're interested in the service. This is a great service. I must say that up front. I'm definitely a fanboy of this service. I've been getting this for a long time. It's my favorite box I get every single month, but I do love retro video games, so there is a purpose behind that, I guess. Their customer service is impeccable. I feel like there's good value in these boxes. I always put something at the end of the video showing you guys what the value is compared to what we pay out if you're going by pricecharting.com, so you can kind of see where the value is. And most boxes do really well. Of course, there's going to be some boxes here and there that aren't that great, but those are the outlier, at least for me personally. I would suggest checking out other people's videos of the service if you want to get a good idea of what you can receive. But yeah, Video Games Monthly, without rambling on anymore, I love the service, and I'm sure you guys probably will too if you give it a shot. But without further ado, let's open up the April Video Games Monthly box, and let's see what we got. Right at the start here, I should tell you guys, I can get games for the PSP, the Nintendo 3DS, the Game Boy, the Sega Genesis, and the Sega Dreamcast. I think that's all of them. I could be missing one or two. So that's what we can expect in this box. Alright, so once we take off the mailing envelope, you get a glimpse of the box there. You got your boy Floyd, VideoGamesMonthly.com, obviously where you sign up for the service. Flap, you got Play the Past into the Future, which is their slogan. Unfortunately, we do not have any bulge this month, but that's not an indication that this is a bad box by any means. And I must say up front, this box feels kind of light. I'm usually used to this box weighing a bit more than this, so it will be interesting to see what's in here. I'm guessing not as many Sega Genesis games as I've been getting over the last like 7 or 8 months. Like usual, guys, I'll try to show you the games first. Right at the top, we got some bubble wrap. We'll throw that down to the side. And we've got some cards, so we'll take a look at those first. Alright, so review to win. Visit our Facebook page and give a 5-star review to be entered into a monthly drawing. I guess that's something new that they're doing. I haven't never seen that card before. But if you guys aren't, you should follow them on Facebook. They do a bunch of different giveaways on their Facebook page. Next one is Dark Fusion Systems LLC. Looks like it might be like another advertisement or something like that. If you guys can read that, you can pause it. If not, that's fine. Not really sure what that is, but it's darkfusionsystems.com if you're interested. Next up, we have our standard card here. One side of it's telling you to share your box on social media. The other side's kind of like a thank you note and telling you to update your library. And then last up, we have a premium edition, like little flyer thing. So if you guys want to take a look at that and pause it, you can. Looks like Everyone Deserves a Second Chance Series 3 games back in stock this month. So I guess maybe they've got different games back in stock this month that have been out of stock. So definitely more cards than usual in this box. The other card that you can receive in this box is like a 1-up or a 2-up card or something like that, which for some reason I've stopped getting those completely, but that's fine. 10 games is enough, I guess. Alright, so let's get into it and let's start pulling some games out of here. So first up, we've got a Sega Genesis game. Show you guys first. Looks like this is an EA cart. They're very easy to identify. Alright, so we have F-117 Night Storm. Guessing it's some sort of plane simulator game. These can be a lot of fun. Some of them can be a miss, but I have not played this one, so it'll be fun to put it in and see what it is. If you guys have played F-117 Night Storm, let me know down in the comments. Never even knew this game existed. Which is always part of the fun of these boxes. Alright, so next up we've got another Sega Genesis game. I'll show you guys first. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. Alright, so we have Triple Score, 3 games in 1. You know what? I am pretty darn sure I got this game not that long ago. I'll have to check on my list and make sure I got it. But basically it's 3 games in 1 cartridge. You've got Hang On, you've got Soccer and Columns. Some classics there for sure. I'm sure that if I did get this in a previous box, it's my fault that I didn't put it into the database, but I'll definitely double check it. But I'm pretty sure I have this one. Nonetheless, even if I do, it's good trade bait, or I could sell it, or just give it away, something like that. Alright, so next up, we've got another Sega Genesis game. Show you guys first. Alright, so we have Super Battle Tank War in the Gulf. You know, I think I have this on Super Nintendo. If I don't have this exact one on Super Nintendo, I have something that looks pretty similar to this. But nonetheless, I typically like games like this, so it'll be fun to put in and see, you know, what it is. And if I do have it on Super Nintendo, it'll be fun to compare the two and see the differences between the Sega Genesis version and the Super Nintendo version. So already 3 Sega Genesis games out of this box. I think I feel a loose Dreamcast game. I don't have very many Dreamcast games, so I'm always happy to get those. Show you guys first. Alright, so what do we got here? We have Sega Sports World Series Baseball 2K1. So obviously not a super exciting game, but you know, these old sports games that were on the Dreamcast were some of the best out. So it'll be fun to put this in and see how it is. I used to really like baseball games when I was a kid. I don't really play them much anymore. I don't really have the time to do season modes and stuff like that, which is what I enjoyed when I was younger. But nonetheless, like I said, I don't have very many Sega Dreamcast games, so this is a good one to add to the collection. And I don't really mind getting loose discs because I can always print out some artwork and put it in a DVD case or something like that. Alright, I think we've got a bunch more bubble wrap in the bottom of this box, so let me try to get that out of the way. More bubble wrap. Throw that down. Maybe use that for future shipments to people. And we've got another Sega Genesis game that I did not fill before, so I'll show you guys that one first. And then I think we've got quite a few Game Boy games in here, which is fun. Alright, so we have Mario Lemieux's Hockey. Don't know anything about this game, didn't know it was a thing. I'm guessing it's probably a pretty basic 16-bit hockey game, if I had to guess. Not much artwork on that cartridge right there. You know, I really liked, what was it, NHL 94 on the Sega Genesis. So it'll be fun to put this in and see how it holds up compared to that game. So 4 more Sega Genesis add to my ever-growing Genesis collection. And now, like I said, it feels like we've got quite a few Game Boy games in here. But first, I think we've got our trinket, which is a little plastic coin of Mario. So that's definitely different. We haven't never got one of these before. And on the back of it, it's just got like a, you know, looks like a 1, but it's not. But it's a Mario coin, so that's kind of cool. It'll go with the rest of my Video Games Monthly trinkets. So let's get into these Game Boy games. I love collecting for the Game Boy, so it's awesome to get quite a few of these this month. So I'll show you guys the first one. Hopefully I'm giving you a pretty good view of that. Alright, so we have, what in the world? Flip Pool? Is that what that says? You know, I have no idea what this is. I did not know this game existed either, which is always fun. I think that says Flip Pool, but I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if you guys know anything about this, what kind of game it is. If I had to guess, maybe a puzzle game of some sorts. But still, fun to get a Game Boy game that I've never heard of. Alright, so next up we'll pull this guy out. This feels a little sticky, like it's got some residue or something on it. Try to get kind of close so you guys can see that. Alright, so we have Casino something. I think it says something else there that I can't read, but it's a casino game. I'm guessing it has various types of card games on it and stuff like that. So that is fun and cool to add to the collection. Alright, so next up on the Game Boy, show you guys first. Alright, so we have Rescue of Blobette. Sorry, I can't really read this too good. I'm kind of tired tonight, but I think this is like some sort of a sequel to A Boy and His Blob or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I've heard of this game. It'll be interesting to put it in and try it out. I really was pretty fond of the NES game, and I even like the Wii game that came out, so that is pretty awesome. Fun to add to the collection. Alright, moving right along to another Game Boy game. Alright, so we have Batman Forever on the Game Boy. So I have this on Super Nintendo, I have it on Sega Genesis, now I have it on Game Boy. I might even have it on something else I'm forgetting. But Batman Forever is notoriously a bad video game, so it will be interesting to see how this plays on the Game Boy and how much it differs from the 16-bit counterparts. But this one will be a fun one to try, so we can see what that is like and see if it redeems itself from, you know, like I said, the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis version. Alright, so I think we are down to our final game. The last Game Boy game in the box. Will we go out on a strong note or end on a whimper? You will find out before me. Alright, so last up we have Star Trek: The Next Generation on the Game Boy. I really liked Star Trek: The Next Generation TV show when I was younger. I've tried a few of the video games based on it, and I didn't really care for them too much. But it will be fun to check it out on the Game Boy and see if it's any better than like the NES version or whatnot. But I would say this is a good way to end the box. Even if it's not a very good game, a Star Trek game is a good way to end in my opinion. So let's check and make sure that is it. Nothing else in our April Video Games Monthly box. So overall, what did I think about this box? I absolutely loved it, just like usual. I must admit that this one isn't as good as some of the other ones I've gotten in recent memory. There are quite a few sports games in here, obviously, and a casino game. Those probably won't be games that I play a whole bunch. But like I've said in the past, I casually collect full sets of games. I don't think I'll get most full sets of games, but I do like to collect for every system. So even the filler stuff I've got to have, and I like getting that kind of stuff. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. Do you feel like these games were worth about $80? What was your favorite game in the box? And like usual, I'll put something in the video here showing you guys, according to price charting, how much these games are worth. And see if we got back at least that $80. This one's probably going to be a little bit close, but like I said, that is fine. But yeah, like I said, give me your opinions down in the comments. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys about Video Games Monthly. That's going to do it, but first I want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. But I'm going to go open up some more boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. Hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.